Morning children, third class students, how are you all? I hope you are well, you are so good. How did you celebrate yesterday Ganesh Chaturthi? I hope you did well. Yes, and also listen, what is the important part of Ganesh Chaturthi? What is the important part of Ganesh Chaturthi? We offer different types of leaves for worship Ganesha, and also your mother prepare very delicious dishes for worship Ganesha. Usually undralu, kudumulu, garelu, borelu, pulihara, payasam. Yes children? Okay, did you eat all? Did you enjoy by eating all these? Yes children? Can you imagine a plant without roots? Coming to the lesson. What is the name of second lesson? Parts of a plant. Children, can you imagine without a root of a plant? No. Root is very important for the plant. Root hold the plant firmly in the soil. Okay. If you pour water, water reaches the ground. Root absorb water and nutrients for the soil. From the soil. What are the important nutrients present in the soil? Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. These are all already present in the soil. These are called nutrients. Plants too need nutrients for quick growth and healthy growth like you. You too drink Complan, Horlicks, Bournvita. Yes children, for quick growth of your body, for good growth of your body, for healthy growth of your body, you too drink Complan. You to add all these powders in the milk, to the milk. So children, milk is very important for your growth of your body. Like that, nutrients are very important for good growth of a plant body. Is it clear? So roots are very important for the plant. Root absorb water and nutrient from the soil and send to stem. Yes, stem is also very important part of the plant. So what is the backbone of the plant? Stem. Backbone gives support to our body. Okay, stem gives support to the entire weight of the plant body. Okay, stem also carries food and water to other parts of the plant. Is it clear? Okay, and what are the important parts of a plant? Root, stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruit. Okay. Let us learn what you have discussed previous classes about root, about stem. Okay children, and now we will discuss about the leaf. Okay, as it is very important part amma, that's why I repeat it same. I repeat for your better understanding. Okay, please follow carefully. Already parts of a leaf completed, no children. Okay, as it is the important topic, that's why I repeated for your better understanding children. So please follow carefully. Now we will discuss about the structure of a leaf or parts of a leaf. Leaf is very important for the plant. Yes children. So can we live without food? No. Okay, we can't live without food. Okay, from where do we get food? From the plants only. Plants only prepare food. Okay, we cannot prepare food. We depend on plants for our food. Do you know children which part of the plant prepares food? Yes, it is right. Leaves. Leaves prepare food for the plant. Leaf is very important part of the plant. Why it is very important part of the plant? It prepares the food for the plant. So leaves are kitchen of the plant and food factory of the plant. Okay, see here, this is the broad leaf, big leaf. Every day we are seeing so many kinds of plants bear leaves, flowers and fruits. Okay, now we will discuss about the parts of a leaf or a structure of a leaf. Okay, see here, all leaves are attached to the stem. Yes children, see here, this is the people. Leaves are attached to the stem with a stalk. Yes, children. Okay, why are the leaves green in color? Are these green or yellow? These are green in color. See one more leaf. This is the green. Yes, children. Green in color. All the leaves are green in color. Why? What is the reason? You know, leaves are green in color because they contain a green pigment. That green pigment is called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives green color to the leaf. I come again. Why are the leaves green in color? They contain a green pigment that is called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives green color to the leaf. Is it clear? And leaf is also called kitchen of the plant. Your mother prepare very delicious dishes for you in the kitchen only. Yes, children, like that. Leaves only prepare the food for the plant. That's why it is food factory of the plant, and also it is kitchen of the plant. Is it clear? What is the kitchen of the plant? Leaf only. What is the food factory of the plant? Leaf only. Leaves prepare food for the plant. That's why it is called kitchen of the plant and also food factory of the plant. Okay, children. Now we will discuss about the parts of a leaf. Okay, see here, children. This broad flat part of the leaf is called leaf blade. See here. Okay, this whole part, green color. See here, all these part. Okay, this flat broad part of the leaf is called leaf blade. This is the leaf blade. Okay, how is this leaf? Very broad. Yes, big leaf, no, children. So see here, people leaf. I will show you people leaf. See, this is the people leaf. Okay, now. This whole green color part is called leaf blade. Leaf blade absorb more sunlight. Okay, more sunlight from the sun and prepare the food. Okay, so what is the broad and flat part of the leaf? Leaf blade. This whole green color part is called leaf blade. Leaf blade absorb more sunlight for prepare the food. Is it clear? Okay, and also see here. Turn the leaf, observe carefully. In the center of the leaf, one thick line is present, that is called midrib. See this leaf also. See this leaf. This is the broad leaf. Okay, banana leaf. Okay, not badam. Okay, not banana, badam leaf. Okay, see here. In the center of the leaf, one thick line is present, that is called. Okay, see here this. Okay, this thick line is called midrib or main vein. Okay, what is the okay, from the midrib, see here this people leaf. Okay, from the midrib, this side and this side. Okay, lines are there, no, children. This side some lines arise from the midrib, and this side also some lines, small lines arise from the midrib. Okay, those are called side veins. Those are called side veins. What are the uses of veins? These are veins. This is the main vein. These are all the side veins. Main vein. These are all the side veins. These veins give support to the leaf and also carry the food and water from the leaf to other parts of the plant. Is it clear? What is the center of the leaf? One thick line, broad line is there, no? What is that? That is called a main vein or midrib. Okay, these are called, what we call these? These are called side veins. Side veins. Okay, now. So, these veins give support to the leaf. Okay, and also carries the food material from the leaf to other parts of the plant. Okay, now. And also see here, yes. Okay, all the leaves also breathe like you. All the leaves also breathe like you. Okay, now. So, how do plants breathe? Plants breathe through stomata. We also breathe through the nose like that. Plants also breathe through stomata. Okay, but we cannot see the stomatas. Okay na. So underside of the surface of the leaf or underside of the leaf, number of tiny openings are there. Those are called stomata. So plants breathe through stomata. Is it clear? I come again. Plants to breathe like you. Plants to breathe like us. We breathe through the nose. What is the nose of a leaf? What is the nose of a plant? Stomata. Where are the stomatas are present? Underside of the leaf. Underside of the leaf, number of openings are present. We cannot see those openings. Why? Because they are very, very small. Okay, with the help of microscope, we can see the tiny pores. Okay, children, but tiny pores are present underside of the leaf. Those are called stomata. So plants to take carbon dioxide from the air through stomata only. Okay, they to prepare food during the process of photosynthesis. Means plants prepare the food. Okay, green leaves prepare the food for the plant. Green leaves need air, water and sunlight for preparing food. That process is called photosynthesis. During the process of photosynthesis, they give out oxygen through stomata only. So plants too breathe like you. They too breathe like you. They too take oxygen. Okay, they too release carbon dioxide. But during the process of photosynthesis, they too take carbon dioxide from the air. They too release oxygen through stomata only. Okay, exchange of gases. They take carbon dioxide from the air. They give out oxygen through stomata. So what is the nose of a plant? Nose of a plant, nose of a leaf, stomata. Stomata. Is it clear? Okay, plants to take carbon dioxide through the stomata. They to release oxygen through stomata. We to take oxygen, okay, through the nose. We release carbon dioxide from our body through the nose only. Exchange of gases. We take oxygen from the air. We release carbon dioxide from our body into the air. So exchange of gases. Take in oxygen, give out carbon dioxide. Like that, plants to take carbon dioxide from the air. They to release oxygen. Okay, for preparing food. Okay, for preparing food, they to take carbon dioxide from the air and they to release oxygen through the stomatas only. Okay, now stomata help the plant to breathe. Okay, where are the stomatas are present? Underside of the leaf. Is it clear? Okay, stomatas are breathing organs of a plant. Okay, is it clear, children? And okay, what are the main functions of the leaf? Leaves prepare food for the plant. What are the important functions of a leaf? Leaves prepare food for the plant, and also leaves help a plant to breathe. Leaves help a plant to breathe. Stomatas are present underside of the leaf, no children? That's why leaves help the plant to breathe. And also leaves release oxygen into the air. During the process of photosynthesis, they release oxygen into the air, and also they to take carbon dioxide from the air through stomata. Okay, now they to release oxygen through stomata only. That oxygen is very useful for breathing. Okay, children. And also leaves of some plant store food like cabbage, spinach, mint, coriander. All these we are eating every day. Yes, children. So these are all the main functions of the leaf. I come again. What are the main functions of the leaf, Amma? Leaves prepare food for the plant, and also leaves help the plant to breathe. Okay, leaves release oxygen, okay, into the air. Okay, that oxygen we are taking, okay, from the air. Okay, for breathing we need continuously oxygen. From where do we get oxygen? From the air only. Who release oxygen? Green leaves only. Is it clear? Leaves only release oxygen into the air. That is very useful for us for breathing. We need continuous supply of oxygen. We too take oxygen from the air only. Leaves of some plants store food materials. Okay na, like cabbage, spinach, mint and coriander. Okay na. So what we learned in this class today, once recall children. See, this is the structure of a leaf. All leaves are attached to the stem with a stalk. That stalk is called petiole. Okay, but this spelling is very tough. You have to learn stalk. Okay, all leaves are attached to the stem with a stalk. Some leaves have long stalk, but some leaves have short stalk. This is called stalk or petiole. Is it clear? Okay, this is called stalk or petiole, amma. Okay, all leaves are attached to the stem with a stalk, kada. Okay, this stalk is called petiole. Petiole. Paper leaf has long stalk, but some leaves have short stalk. Yes, children. So all leaves are attached to the stem with a stalk. That stalk is called a petiole. It gives support to the leaf. Okay. And also see here, the flat part of the leaf is called this whole part. The broad flat part of the leaf is called a leaf blade. This is very important part of the leaf. Why? Because it captures the sunlight for preparing food. Leaf blade capture the sunlight, absorb the sunlight for making food. Okay, na? And see here, in the center of the leaf, one thick line is present. That is called a midrib or main vein. From the main vein, see small lines arising from the main vein. Okay, na? See these. Okay, all these are all the side veins. Okay, this is the main vein and these are all the side veins. These veins give support to the leaf and also carries food material from the leaf to stalk and branches and other parts of the plant. Is it clear? These are all the parts of a leaf. Okay, and why are the leaves green in color? All leaves are green in color. Okay, now most of the plants have green colored leaves. Why leaves are green in color? They contain a green pigment that is called chlorophyll. What we call it? Chlorophyll. Leaves contain a green pigment that is called a chlorophyll. Is it clear? How are the plants breathe, amma? Plants breathe through stomata. Where are the stomatas are present? Underside of the leaf, number of tiny openings are present. Those are called stomata. How do plants breathe? Plants breathe through stomata. What is the nose of a plant? Stomata. Okay, so with the help of stomata, plants to take carbon dioxide, they to release oxygen through stomata only. Exchange of gases takes place through stomata only. Is it clear? Okay, now what are the main functions of a leaf, amma? Leaves prepare food for the plant and also leaves help a plant to breathe. Leaves help a plant to breathe. They to release oxygen. Okay, now by the process of photosynthesis, that is very useful for you, for us. Okay, now for breathing, we need oxygen continuously. Otherwise, we may die. Okay, na? So who release oxygen? Only green plants release oxygen for us. Okay, children. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss about the flower. Flower is the most beautiful and colorful part of a plant, no children. Tomorrow we will discuss about the how flowers are useful and what are the different parts of a flower. Okay, see you tomorrow. You have to read the textbook. Okay, children. Bye.